Sure, abuti honestly.
Sending me more and sending me nothing. Say, cuckoo. Cuckoo. At the phone, I didn't come in. Sei compra na América. Se vas a ver que na América se compra se para Suzy.
You need to clean it up, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, you
Cuckoo. Cuckoo.
Africa. And look at this one with hips. Oh, look at that. Yeah,
Cuckoo. Ah. Cuckoo. 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 Oh my word. Hello, Alma. How's it? Cuckoo. Hey, no way. Listen, I came up today, né? Ik heb nog opgekomen because I want to explain something. This is baie belangrijk. Baie belangrijk. For us to understand what's going on here. This is very, very key. Very key. So, I made a live the other day. If you can remember, kan je rondo get a live gedaan. And I didn't want to name names, but my message then was that the master plan is to put colored against colored. And that plan still continues. Now, today, then I wanted to just get the message across, man, that, we only have us. And we must learn to, even if we don't like each other, we must learn to stand with each other. That was the message, like that we are at a place in history that if we don't stand together, our children are going to be slaves. And I wanted to make the point that there's nothing that you can do to make me hate you. Equally, there should be nothing that I can do to make you hate me. Because where we are in our lives, our dislike for each other is not deep and big enough for us to throw our future away. We must choose our future in this country. And our only hope is, I told you, is to decide on a leader that will lead us to where we need to go. and we decide to back that leader. And I told you, unapologetically so, I think that leader is Gates and McKenzie. And we should decide. So I'm going to start by playing you a clip that I saw to make my point. Okay? So if you're not here to listen to what I have to deal with, then you can gladly move along. But there's something I want to show you now. Here is two glasses. Clean my glasses. I want to show you something. Here is, I want to show you, there was a time in history where white Afrikaners and English whites hated each other with a passion. They still do. Oftentimes, they dislike each other. But there was a time in history where they literally had to decide that they must come together. They literally had to decide that they must throw away the hatred that they have for each other, or if they can't let go of it, they must manage to control it or something, because what is more valuable, gaining property or preserving ego, occupying land or bury your head in the sand? And they decided it's better to dislike each other, tell each other you dislike each other, but when work has to be done, you're going to do the work. That's what we need to decide to do as a people. We are at the cusp of history where we need each other. We can't go to the next level without each other. And so we are at the cusp of history where if we are going to choose to fight each other rather than fight the system, that this very system that wants to make us bad, as ons die system gaan beklein, onze kinders gaan suffer. That's niks anders that you can do nie. Onze kinders gaan suffer. So I want to show you this thing quickly. I saw this video and I want you to see this. Look at this.
Cross this line, we're gonna have a problem. Fuck your line. Fuck you. Hey, y'all chill, man.
Listen carefully.
Damn, dude. I knew from the very first fucking minute I met you, you were gonna be a fucking problem. Stay away from me, unless we're working together up in the tower or something.
Did you hear that?
And distance yourself. You cross this
Listen
line,
again.
we're gonna have a problem. Fuck your line. Fuck you.
Sorry for the swearing, but listen.
Hey, y'all chill, man. God damn, dude.
Two white guys
The
fighting.
very first fucking minute I met you, you were gonna be a fucking problem. Stay away from.
Listen to what this guy says. Two white guys fighting. He tells this guy he knew from the get-go this guy's going to be a problem. Then he says to him, stay away from me. I just want you to listen to that portion. Write it if you can hear it. The statement I want you to hear. Listen. You must write it there if you can hear it.
Away from me, unless we're working
Listen,
together.
stay away from me.
Stay away from me, unless we're working together up in the tower or something.
Did you hear that? They working together, they fighting. He dislikes the guy. He says to the guy, I want nothing to do with you. Stay away from me unless we work in the tower together. You see, they understood We only have us. That's why they are in the minority, but they are achieving things. We must make up in our minds. Ons wil rather mekaar beklei en mekaar vrek sien. Ek is die laaste man standing. Jy is bedom. Jy moet kan sê, mas ek en ek is nare vir moenie mee praat nie, except as ons iets gaan saam doen om iets te kry vir ons kinders. We complain about everything. But when we have the opportunity to do things together, we kill each other. We make them use us against us. Ja, okay, man. Ons is betoer. Ons is betoer. Ons wil nie mekaar help om vorentoe te gaan. Ons sal rather mekaar haat. You can't make me hate my own. Ek is kwaad vir Liam. Now, I didn't want to, in the last time, speak about him like this. But I must now, because he did something today which highly disappointed me. He disrespected somebody that I respect very much, that I honor very much. Somebody that I have witnessed with my eyes has given his life for even him. And that's the reason why I've got to talk about it today. It's an issue for me. So I'm not gonna make it about him, because nothing that the DA does with him will make me hate him. Nothing. I can't hate him because he is my people. Maar ek gaan nie hierso kom en vir hom haat. Kan nie. Ek kan hom nie haat nie. Maar I must call him out. I must call him out because he crossed the line. He crossed it before. But I thought he would respect his own men. Hy het vir oom Danny Jordan gerespect nie. Om eie. You know, the thing about oversight, you must hold people accountable. It's the legislative duty to do so. You must make people account. But you must do so with facts. And if you have the facts, by all means expose them. But don't try to be controversial just for the sake of being controversial. There's a difference between holding the executive to account and trying to use material to boost your social media account. There's a difference. So you must look in yourself. Every time my brother goes and interrogates people, the thing I hear him ask himself all the time is, number one, do you have the facts? If the answer is yes, tick. 2, why are you asking these questions? Then the answer is to serve the South African people. even though certain things are exposed, but his intention is not to expose, because the job of a parliamentarian is not to expose. A parliamentarian must be judged by what he uncovers in order to recover. This is the way I see it. The job of a parliamentarian is uncovering for recovery. We need to recover our nation. Our nation needs recovery. Then it's the whole no club mense handen veel. Hey, vra vir Jesus. Even these were the opposite. Vra vir Jesus, laat ek jou nou sê. Jesus he rode a donkey. The King James Version sê he rises on an ass. Hy rode op 'n donkie, die mense gooi blare, hulle skree. Selfe mense, crucify him. You see, don't feed the thing that has no problem to watch you bleed. See? There are people on TikTok and social media and whatever. Massacred. I sell the mense wat vir jou aan 'n klap en vir jou skree en sê grill them. What? You are not in parliament for grilling. You are in parliament to hold the executive accountable. Do that and stick to the facts. So tonight I'm gonna go through. Now, I'm not as smart as you people, so I had to. Ek moes 'n bietjie ingekry het, right? So vir julle wat nog aan dink ek is blind dronk, ek wil net vir ek is nie so dronk. I'm not that drunk. As a matter of fact, for those of you that doesn't know me, you will soon realize that there is a slogan, a mantra that I use for this character, that I am the most sober when I'm at my most drunkest. If you don't get that, if you can't get that, if you can't pick up what I'm doing as I'm speaking to you now, if you can't pick that up, then you either slow, very stupid, or just plain bias. Okay. Right, so ek is dronk, man. Ek is so slim soos julle nie. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go through step by step. Julle moet nou mooi dit dan kyk. I'm going to go step by step to show you what happened. As must know everywhere. Daai klip van tussen hy en Prez. As must know everywhere. So as you must know hom gesig. As you must know hom gesig. By die gesig van Prez. As so die is op hulle, verstaan? Is op, ek het gesien hulle maak 'n band nou, is op hulle. Is op Daud of iets like. It's like that. Like he comes on the live now because he saw that I'm live. I saw a thing on Facebook. They're asking the spinners wants to know what is happening. They have to register. They spoke to the chairperson of the federation, and after that they can't reach them anymore. What is the status of spinning? It's people like that. It's like I don't really know him personally, but I see him coming up here. But today I'm in that mode. that mode of addressing things. And because I'll tell you what, I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of people being impatient, don't understand the bigger picture. They're just looking for things to pin on Gayton McKenzie. But they will not look at, even if there was something that's taking long, something that they will ask to say for themselves, to say, because he's one of us, ons gaan hy man trust, ons gaan wag vir hom. No, what they'll do is, they'll rather try and find something to make him look bad. They'll forget very quickly that before Gayton McKenzie, like the Dowd people, and again, I don't hate him, I don't hate any of them, I don't hate spinners. I love Aesop Dowd. I don't hate them. My problem with people is, where is the sense of maturity to say, why must Gayton McKenzie come and explain to everybody? Before he became minister, the first day he became minister, what he did was, he then created what was called Aesop. You are being not what must we think. You can think whatever you want, my brother. It's now on you guys. Jy kan mos jou TV aansit. Jy kan sien wat is hy man besig om te doen. Jy dink net van een piece of the puzzle. The man is trying to transform the lives of an entire race, an entire people. Julle was nooit gerecognize. You think he only speaks to you. You think that there's nobody trying to stop him from making sure that you guys experiences freedom within your sport. You are not being ignored. It is a matter of priorities. Look at the bigger picture. Die lewe is lang, die pad is lang. Julle het vir 20 jaar, 8 jaar. You'll never had access to any minister. You'll never had access to any politician. You've been ignored for 30 years. Hier is die man, julle sien hom, julle sien hy is besig om structures te bou vir julle. Maar julle wil hy moet vir julle self oor 'n phone sê of 'n persoon. Jy kan nie van al dag explain word, jy is groot. Kyk, lees die game, lees die move. Julle kan sien wat wil hulle doen met julle. But I'm at the point where if you don't get it, forget about it. Then go say whatever you want. Go think whatever you want. But if you think about it, you've been ignored. Your sport as spinners has been ignored. No one het julle kop toegevat tot Gayton McKenzie gekom het. Then he took out of his own pocket to make spinning a thing in the country. The EFF went to him in Parliament. They said to him, spinning is full of Aesop. Ons wag dan vir maande. Emphasis on the word maande. Nou kom ek sê jou, maande vir 'n respons, maar jy kan die game lees. Jy kan sien, hy is nie weg nie. Hy het nie weggehol nie. Hy het nie gestop van spinning nie. Ek gaan nou daar kom, ek gaan nou dinge explain. Hy het nie weggehol, maar weet nou hoekom is julle so impatient? Julle kan nie julle self trust nie, man. Julle sien ek kan het. Jy dink, hy is nie voor jou. Hy is nie weg nie. Hy beklee vir jou elke dag van sy lewe. Hy is nie weg nie. Julle sien hoe beklee hulle vir hom. Maar jy wil ook aan die kant is van mense wat vir hom beklei, van jy wag vir maande. Laat ek jou vra, is opskryf hier voor die mense. Wag julle nie al vir jare nie. Jy kan nou sê maande, maar vir jare. Het julle gewag en julle was nie geconsider. Julle was soos niks getreed nie. Vandag het julle die audacity om te sê ons wag maande. Dis so alle ding gewees het. As hy geleen vrek het, daar by sy huis, of sy shelter in Jordan vir ons geïgnoreerd het. Tjo! Maar as julle sien hom, hy staan op elke liewe dag. Staan Gayton McKenzie op en werk vir jou. Julle het nie die een inclination, man. Om net vir julle self te dink, die man deserve. Ons sal wag tot hy kom antwoord vir ons. Julle moet die mense sê wat om so betref, ons sal wag tot hy ons kom sê, because hy moet 'n plan hê, ons trust hom. Julle kan nie, jy kan nie jouself trust nie. You say you brought this way it is, you lying, I can tell you to your face. You didn't bring it here. Julle like aangaan net, wat het julle gedoen? Julle het die sport gedoen, die culture gedoen, that's the truth. But you didn't bring it to the recognition it has today. Don't lie. If you did, come make agreement, Joe. Come make agreement, Joe Massacre, and you did. Come make fat another direction. Okay. You brought spinning in terms of recognition, not the culture, not the sport, because the sport, ek kan julle sê, ek sien nou John Owen, ek sien vir julle is lief vir die sport, die is julle ding. But the recognition, you would be lying, my brother, if you say today you brought the recognition nationally that it's experiencing now on governmental level, that you brought that. Let's say, come I put it to you, come I agree with you, and say, all right, it's so, you did, you guys brought the recognition of spinning to where it is now. I agree. Hypothetically, let me take your position. I agree. If you then brought it to where it is, why do you need Gayton then? Why are you looking for him? Why are you complaining that you are being ignored? You then did it. You brought it there. Take it further. Take it. Why are you complaining that you can't find him? Why are you complaining that there's no response? You then brought it there. If you brought it there, you can take it further. You don't need Gayton McKenzie. Take it. Take it further. Do you know why you come and complain here? And if you are honest with yourself, my brother, and all of you there that's now trying to create another thing now against Gayton McKenzie, I'm not going to stand for it. You'll come up from my heart talk. But I'm not going to stand for it. If you did it to yourself, asseblief, julle nodig om ons nie. Gaan. Los hom dan, laat hy aangaan met wat hy besig is om te doen, dan vat julle dit mos verder. Hoekom soek julle hom? Hoekom complain nie dat julle word geïgnoreer? As julle dan tot hier gebring. Do you know why you are feeling it? That you can't reach him? Do you know why? Because deep inside you know. Inside of you know ons nodig die man. Hoekom weet jou binneste julle nodig om, because julle kan sien wat doen hy vir ons. Maar instead om celebrate, jy sien, he is the minister. Het jy met die previous minister gepraat? Het jy met die previous minister gepraat? Julle was for 30 years ge-ignore. Don't come and lie. The minister, no minister has ever thought about spinning. No one. So don't come and tell me you now are looking for him because he's the minister. The ministers before him, did you all speak to him? And either way, it still means that you need him. That is the reason why. And me, I rather pray that he ignores you all. But you know what? The heart that he has, he'll never ignore you all because you are his people. But he doesn't wake up every day and think about spinning. Spinning is one thing in the plate. One thing. One thing. Een dingetjie in die hele plate is spinning. Hy julle moet regkom, man. Nee, julle moet regkom. We all need him. He can only do that much. As a matter of fact, even if he fails in doing something about spinning, ons moet nog opstaan en sê, dankie. Dankie vir wat? Dankie vir dat jy 900,000, 900,000 you took out of your own pocket and put it into spinning. Name me anybody who ever put so much as a minister out of his own into something that others didn't believe in. For heaven's sake. Julle ken ek is baie, ek like jy, maar ek weet nie. Ek weet nie wat is het. Aesop says he can ignore us, bro. We won't stop spinning. Of course, you shouldn't stop spinning. That's how you know something is your purpose. We want you to continue spinning. Who said you must stop spinning? We want you to continue to spin. Maar kry julle die spinners by mekaar en dink bietjie vir julleself en staan julle saam en sê, you know what? There's only one man that has stood up for us. And today, vandag, they're talking of spinning as a sport. They are now having conversation around the table for spinning as a sport. If that's the only thing he's achieved for you, say thank you. Don't sit there and complain about maanden. Julle was ignore for 400 years, for heaven's sake. But you'll have more grace for people that doesn't look like you. Assist, man. Sis is op. Sis. Julle het meer grace, massakind. Vir mense wat nog nooit even gekyk het na julle direction. Here comes a man. Here comes a man. And he stands up for you. Not just then, every day. Do you think? Here, kukolo, skrik julle wakker. Kukolo. Ek weet nie wat die taal moet ek met julle weer praat nie. Moet ek sê, maak julle oor op of moet ek maar praat met soos jy met die hoenders praat. Koko. Aesop, I don't misunderstand you. You are, when you go public, like you are doing, you are expressing indirectly that you don't trust what he's doing. You feel that he has now abandoned the cause. So you can't say, I must sit here and think you don't have anything against Gayton. You have something against Gayton McKenzie. Let me be direct with you. What you have against him is the fact, if there's not anything, I can at least prove and put it to you factually so, that what you have against him based on preliminary evidence or prima facie evidence, I can put to you now that the reason why I can say comfortably, you do have something against him, Coco. The reason why I say so is because you feel that he's ignored you. So what you have against him is the fact that you think he's ignored you. You have something against him because you feel he has ignored you. That is one thing at least that I put to you, you have against him. No sack for you. For what? For what? For maanden. Maar julle was vir jare geïgnoreerd. Onze voorvaders was geïgnoreerd. For the first time we have somebody that stands up for us en over ons posters maak en goeders op Facebook zet en sê ons soek antwoord af. Weet julle? Koko. Ek kan nou aan sê die ander woord sê nie. Ek gaan maar net sê koko. Koko. As regas waar ek my short slaat me bro. Hojuks. Ek my short slaat masakinas. My chicken, I don't misunderstand you. You have put it there, read your comments. I'm not done with you, Iso, but I'll say this to you. Because I wanna go stiptelik met die ding wat Liam gedoen het. But with Isop, I wanna end with this. You see, when Gayton McKenzie promised he will make spinning legal, he went to do it. He opened his mouth, he said it publicly when people thought spinning was running on a treadmill. He stood firm for you. Now I say to you, if you are appreciative, if that's the only thing he did, even if he didn't do anything else, if that's the only thing he did, you all should have been grateful and you should have stood behind him, because nobody else stood behind you guys. None stood behind you. Only Gayton McKenzie. So, ek as Mugadze, hy moet nou vir homself proof, hy's vir julle. Nee, is nog tyd dat julle proof, julle is vir hom. En julle sal staan saam met hom, no matter what. That's now, it's time. As tyd vir julle nou. As 2026, as 2029. Maak hom president. Sê julle al die spinners. Isop Dawood said it was already legal. All right. So spinning was already legal. Ek klap hande vir jou. Nou, hoekom support die motorsport industrie nie die sport as 'n sport nie? Hoekom? Hoekom is daar nie different leagues for the sport nie? You say it was recognized as a sport. Muni lichi, it was recognized as an event. That's why you have private sponsors like Red Bull and others that sponsors the event. There's no competitive element. Julle doen dit nou nog informally. Moenie lieg hier vir die mense in die massakind. Isop, tell him to respond to us. We will back him. I will never do it. As a matter of fact, I say it today, he must not respond to you. I'll never do it. You come here, you say that the sport was already legal. Then you don't need him. If it was already legal, lost my president. Leave him alone. You see, listen, read your word. You say, yes, sir, we have legal events every weekend. Let me unpack it for you. You have what? Legal events. You don't have a sport. It is a legal event. Do you know what makes the event legal? What makes the event legal is that you make application, you fill in the forms that the municipality expects you to fill in, you have the compliance issues sorted, such as toilets, for an event. There is an event requirement, the job goeders wat julle doen. That's why it's considered a legal event. But the activity at the event is not considered a legal sport. Verstaan jy nou? Now, if you then are so legal, dan moet dan nodig jy mos nie vergeet en McKenzie nie. So, ek sê nou vandag, hy moet nie respond nie. Jy sien, ek kan nie vir pres sê wat moet hy doen nie. Dat is nou een ding. Niemand sê vir president McKenzie, hoe moet hy sy lewe lewe en wat moet hy doen. Ek kan nie decisions vir maak, but hy ignore julle nog. Ek bid. Julle moet ge-ignore word, because jy sê, let him respond to us and you'll back him. Jy die nerve om vir hom 'n ultimatum te gee. Hy moet vir julle ultimatums gee. Hy moet vir julle sê, support me. Dan support ek vir julle. But he doesn't do that. Because that's what the others have done to you. They've misused you. They've used you. He's never done that. He's just shown love to you guys. He put 900,000 in trying. That's what made it national. Not the sport. Not what you guys are doing. The effort to recognize the sport. He believed in it so much that he put that in. Julle maak my hart seer, maar se kinders. Ek sien wat doen hy, man. Julle maak my hart seer as ek sien hoe praat julle hier van hom. Julle breek my diep binne. Van ek is die een wat gered het 9 provinces. En dan het julle die nerve om mee te kom sê, julle was klaar legal, alright. Thank you, no problem, he doesn't have to respond, we will push the trolley as we did for many years. Please, go do it. Go and do it, my brother. There's smarter people out here that will see beyond you. They'll see what I'm saying to you. You'll push. You are right. You're spinning cars, but your vision has been pushed like a trolley. They've made you push it like a trolley, and the things you put in the trolley, like someone going to shop at Pick and Pay, you have not consumed the things in the trolley. They have consumed the value that your activity has. You've never enjoyed the fruits of what you've been pushing all these years. There was a glimmer of it when Gayton McKenzie came on the scene, but the fact that you can't recognize it is what's going to make you push it as a trolley for the rest of your life. But there are people out here, which I pray to God they are here, that will see what Gayton McKenzie is doing, and those people that will stand no matter what, that will not wait for signs first. They will use their faith to say, ek staan saam met hy man, ek verstaan wat wil hy doen. Hy is die enigste wat vir ons gepraat het. Ons mag het, ons mag nou nie het nie, maar ons weet hy gaan kom vir ons. That's the kind of people I want, not people that are sitting here and say, as hy nie die vir ons doen, nie sal ons die vir hy sis, man. Hy het klaar genoeg gedoen. He loves you. He loves his people. He loves his people. Gaan stoot jou Woolworths trolley. That's all right. But Gayton McKenzie wanted to take that vision from a trolley to a self-driven purpose. Out of 9 provinces, there was only 1 province that didn't want to take the 100K. For Vizio and Sabas, it was the Western Cape. You must have that attitude and say, you don't need to put into us, you don't need to pay us, you don't need to, we love this vision, we will push it, and we love you because we know that you have the right heart to push it. Julle honor mekaar, julle beklei ook mekaar, maar julle is een people. Don't you know the power that you have as julle so by mekaar kom, julle so, verstaan julle die krag wat julle het, maar julle wil nie saam ook staan nie. Skrik alles het bewakker. Nou ek gaan nie hier so staan, maar ek het jou nou mooi geantwoord. Jy sê julle is legal, julle is niks legal nie. The event is legal because you comply for the event requirements. They don't recognize it as a sport. Gayton McKenzie is the one who's put it on the table. Then he tried to organize it. Hy sê vir julle, het hy nie vir julle gesê, organize yourself. Create your federations provincially. He told you all that. Julle staan en frekkie en praat van trolleys. Instead of organize yourself, there was this story that I heard, I don't know how true it is. But there was a story about Malcolm X. They say Malcolm X stood in front of an audience. And the one guy lifted up his hand, he said, Malcolm, tell us, why is it that we outnumber them? He says, we are more than them, but they control us. Why is it, Malcolm, that they control us, but we are more than them? Malcolm says, my brother, we outnumber them, but they out-organize us. They out-organize us. That's your problem. Jy soek recognition, jy soek goeders. Kyk nou daar. Brag jy. As jy so brag, mas ek kind. Jy nodig mos nie vergeet in Mackenzie nie. Gaan soos jy het volle. But here's the thing. What he's basically trying to say to you is organize yourselves. You see, wat die anders reg kry. Hulle weet om hulle selves te organize. Organize yourselves. Julle sit en worry van trolleys instead of sit and worry van organizing provinces. There should be a national federation and provincial federations. Next thing. Gaten Mackenzie kan nie elke dag sit en werk op spinners nie. He loves spinners. What must he more show to you guys that he loves you? I agree, my bro. He did say so. No issue. We appreciate what he did, but clearly you don't. I understand, Masakan. Let me put it to you straight up, Masakan. You don't appreciate what he did. Don't lie. There's proof here. Scroll up and look at all your comments. You don't appreciate what Gaten Mackenzie did for you. And for all the spinners. Jy, ek praat nie van al die spinners nie. Yourself, because I can praat van jou because jy brag. Jy het nog gesê, Sam met al lang al gaan overseas spin. That's brag. So jy nodig mos nie vergeet in Mackenzie nie. So, the honest truth is, Masagan, I'm a straight shooter. Don't lie. Don't lie. You have no ounce of appreciation in you. And not to have gratitude, that's the worst thing you can have, Masagan. The worst thing. So a gloss no for Yoda. But I want to let you know, he was clear. Organize yourself. Focus on organizing as you wait. Waar hy kom van die mountain af. Julle soos hy mense wat onder by die mountain gestaan het, die Here gee die 10 commandments. Hy is daar besig met die Here. Hy is besig om die goedes te skryf vir julle. Die commandments vir julle sport. Hulle is besig. Nee, kyk vir Aaron. Kyk vir Aaron hier, staan hier onder. Aaron Blom, hy kom na die spinners toe. Hy kom na die mense toe, maak posters, sit daar op Table Mountain. Moses is daar bo, jy is daar plak posters hierso. Sê vir die mense, sê, jy wil nou die spinners nou gather. Hy vat te lang ook, Getty vat te lang, kom ons maak maar ons eie golden calf. Kom ons maak, ons was maar anyway, langkal legal. Sam met my langkal gaan in overseas, gaan spin. Kyk hoe bou jy jou golden calf. Daar begin julle worship a golden calf. Don't turn spinning into a golden calf. Spinning is supposed to be opportunity for our next generation to benefit from what you've been paying the price for all your life, Massacre. Maar nee, jy wil jou kinders en die kinders wat wil spin, wil jy 'n trolley gee. Dit moet 'n trolley is. Jy prys 'n trolley. Jy prys 'n trolley wat jy nog moet stoot. Ons wil die vision maak, iets waar jy in die vision klim en ry. Nee, jy wil stoot maar, stoot. Hy vat te lang daarbo. Julle is net soos hy mense. Nee, Moses vat te lang. Hy is besig met die Here daar so, hulle skryf commandments op 'n klip. Dink jy skryf met 'n potlood daar. Hy skryf met 'n potlood op hardcover, swart boek wat hy gekoop het daar en Pick and Pay in die trolley gesit het. Like school stationery. Wie swart het om op 'n klip te skryf was ek. Hy is besig om hulle skryf op 'n klip vat dit. Bewag vir jou. As jy nie wil bewag, jy gaan maak maar jou golden calf. Maak maar spinning, a golden calf also, en worship die spinning ding wat jy daar so het. Gaan. Imagine. Ek gaan nie weer lau. Julle moet aan die man gee sy lewe vir ons. Julle is ungrateful. Sis. Okay. Ek ga nou. Jy het nog gemaak as ons kyk nou hoe lang moet ek gepraat van die ding. Koko. So. Maar laat ek net die laaste ding sê. Toe hy doen vir die spinners. En ek is blindly vir die spinners, especially die stans community. Stans is not a crime. Maar ons moet krag kry. Heer Vader. Hy is 'n minister. Julle wil hê moet die wêreld sien. Hoekom maak ons hom nie president nie? Laat hy sommer alles in sy minne lefty. That's what you must do. Julle moet dink, hoe kan ons hom president maak instead of dink, gaan sit posters op Facebook en wil mense opmaak teen hom. Instead of doen die, gaan sit posters op en explain die hele spinners, massekinders ons die enigste hoop is Gaten McKenzie is. Ons moet die man meer krag kry. Kyk hoe ver het hy gekom. Is aan voor julle oë. Is voor julle oë. Then when he did that and he got into power, did he anticipate there's going to be the vet thing that's going to delay the budget? As we speak today, legislatively, by now, there should have already been a new budget for the new financial year. Just the other day, the finance minister tabled the new budget. Now it has to go through a legislative process for the budget to be confirmed. Then only each minister gets what they've budgeted for. Hoe weet jy wat hy nie gebudget vir jy gaan hoor as hy die speech kom gee, wat kry wat. En vir die eerste maal gaan die budget van 'n minister vir ons op prioritize. Maar julle dinkie soos hy, julle dinkie wat gaan hy deur nie. Julle dinkie, julle soek net, wanneer, het hy geplan, dat die budget tot nou nog, hy werk op die ou minister se budget. Hy het nog geen sy eie budget as 'n minister van sport, vir wat hy wil doen vir die next jaar. Wag! Bevag! En al doen hy dit ook nie, ons moet die attitude begin hê. We must start having that attitude to say, even if he doesn't do it, Heer, hy daarom iets gedoen. Dat is wat julle sê van die ander mense wat julle geïgnoreerd het. Hulle bly net kom en foto saam en julle vat niks vir julle gedoen nie, maar vir hulle staan julle in 'n klap hande en gaan koop vir hulle biscuits en die trollies wat julle so stoot. Maar julle eie mense, julle kan niks. Julle kan nie bietjie staan en sê, ons glo in hy man, no matter wat. Wanneer gaan ons by 'n plek kom waar ons sê, hy nodig niks om in ons hande te sit, vir ons om in hom te glo nie. Wanneer hy niks hier en sit die my kinders, gaan prosper deur wat hy doen na so. Hoe weet jy kan mos sien wat doen hy, is jy dan beblind, jy kan mos sien. Staan bietjie stil met jou trollie, lig jou kop op, kyk wat doen hy. Ja, ons moet as 'n nasie, moet julle elke Sondag, daar elke week, daar wat julle gather as spinners, moet julle op die mic gaan so sê elke keer, ons staan agter Gaten, jy, almal hier van ons, hy is ons enigste doel, die anders, hulle los ons nog net om te spin nie, deur wie? Reeds deur hom. Ons staan saam met hom, that's what you must have. Okay. Ek is klaar nou met jou, massakant. Gaan drop jou trollies vir wille. Maar ek is nog lief vir jou, massakant. Isop, ek is lief vir jou, massakant. Ek het jou nog nooit, ek ken jy toe jou al gemiet he. But I can't hate you, just because you are my people. Ons moet saam mekaar staan. Jy hoef my ook nie te like nie, maar kom ons praat die waarheid. Kom ons kyk en sien die waarheid, massaka. Name me one other person that you know in politics that supports you. One. Name me one. Julle ken hoe bekleed hy man. So I'm not going to let anybody come here and minimize what Dayton McKenzie does for us as a people, because jy het nie 'n response gekry nie. Nie speel die massa. At ek gou daar bereiding gaan. Ek wil gou unpack hoe die ding gebeur saam met Liam. En dan wil ek julle wys hoe bedom yes, iso. Roodepoort Spin City. Ja, my bro. En daai tyd toe ek julle meet, my bro, kyk, waar was ek? Kan jy onthou? Julle het my kar, wat ek gebruik het om te survive. Julle het my gesig op julle karre gaan sit. Julle het my na julle event toe, maar se kind, nee man. Jy weet ons was nou en ek was nou en. Kyk, was ons vandag my bro. Iso. Jy veral, julle moet ken wat is het om 'n wiel te stoot. Hier. Die jare, ek was net 'n comedian, massaka. Kom ek staan eerste. Iso. Ek onthou. Jokes. Jy en Jokes hulle. Julle op die bie my gesig gesit. Om bizar dan kom ek daar by hulle events. Kom ek sê eerste vir julle. Dankie. Dankie dat toe ek net 'n comedian was. Toe skree julle my naam. Toe julle events het, toe bring julle my na julle event. Dankie, massaka. Julle is die rede hoekom ons hier is. Dankie. Kyk waar ons vandag. Maar ons is nog nie waar ons moet wees. Want ons het hier die hele krag nie. Ons moet die krag kry. Hoe kry ons die krag? As ons almal voet vir een man. Ons almal staan agter hom. No matter what.
Nothing. Sure, I would do ownership.